Turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. We called out for another drink as the waiter brought a tray. And so it was that later the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. Conquistador, your stallion stands in need of company, and like some angel's hallowed brow, you reek of purity. And though I hope for something divine, I can see no place to unwind. Though I hope for something divine, I can see no place to unwind. So that was probably the first Procol Harum song I heard, and I'm glad I got a little bit of feedback on Whiter Shade of Pale. If you go look at that Rick Beato video that I put the link to in the description, there's a funny story about him doing a video of famous keyboard intros, that being one, and the original player of Whiter Shade of Pale from Procol Harum messages him and says, "Hey, the guy played it wrong." It's kind of funny. You got to see the whole thing. But then he asked Peter Frampton, "What is the perfect song?" And Peter Frampton said, "A Whiter Shade of Pale." If somebody asked me what is the perfect song, I would probably say These Eyes by the Guess Who. That's always been a real, special song to me. It came out when I was really, really, really young. But Conquistador, what a song, Conquistador. That came out in the very early 70s. I must have been 13 or 14 when that came out. It came out, I believe, in the summer, because I can remember it playing on our transistor radio while we were fishing at a creek, or creek, however you want to say it. But yeah, good tune, really good tune. And like I say, Whiter Shade of Pale, that's probably one of my favorite songs out of that era. But people ask you what your favorite song is, and it changes from day to day. I mean, it could be anything. At one point, Wichita Lineman was my favorite song for like 2 days. So it varies all the time. But anyway, that's my take on Conquistador. All right, once again, here we go. All these people crucifying Fender, and, "Oh, Fender, what did you do?" And, You can't copyright something that has been out there for decades and decades and decades. You know what? If you're so down on Fender and you think Fender is so wrong in this, send your Fender guitars back. Throw them away. Burn them. Send them back to Fender. Send them back to the music store. And just play your Chinese copies. That's it. If you think Fender is so wrong in this, then if you're really got conviction and you're convinced that Fender is doing us wrong, get rid of all your Fender shit. Sell your Fender guitars, sell your Fender amps, sell your Fender PAs, sell your Fender picks, your Fender guitar straps, sell your Fender capos, your Fender strings, your Fender cleaning kits. Get rid of all of it. Get rid of everything Fender. Just throw it away. Throw it in the trash, because we can't have Fender doing this to us. They're doing it to us. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. They screwed themselves when they didn't trademark or copyright or whatever the body shape way back in 1954 or whenever the hell it was, when Leo made the guitar. And it's been an open thing ever since. Now, like one guy said, there are all these companies out there that are making tribute guitars to like Martin, Taylor, Gibson, acoustic guitars, and they've copied them exactly, but the headstock's different. But they make a tribute guitar, a tribute to a guitar. Well, maybe they'll be going after him next. Like I said, I don't care about any other S-shaped guitar pretty much other than a Fender. I would never buy one of the hybrid guitars. I don't need it. I don't need it. And I wouldn't want it. I'm a little bit, my beliefs are, a little bit that you should, if you're going to have a Les Paul, it should be, at the very least, an Epiphone. So, and I got to say that because that's what I have. But I've had Gibson Les Pauls before, and I've sold them when I was hard up because they were the only guitar that I could sell that would bring any money. Even a real Fender Stratocaster wouldn't bring that much money as a Les Paul, nowhere near. So there's that. But, what are you going to say? But if you're convinced that Fender is screwing mom and pop and screwing everybody over, sell your Fender shit right now. Get rid of it. Throw it away. I'm easy to find. You can send it to me. I'll dispose of it for you. I'll be glad to do it. No problem. You'll never see it again, and you won't have to worry about it. So there's just tons of videos of people crucifying Fender. And I had one comment on my video that said, ha, 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 you're the one thinking like me. You're the only one thinking like me on the Fender situation. And that's right, G&L could have had a right to it because they were started by Leo Fender also. So what are you going to say? Leo's going to do what Leo's going to do, but Fender bad. Fender bad. Chinese copy good. Okay. She said there is no reason, but the truth is plain to see. They might just as well been closed. And so it was. And later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. You know, I've seen some videos about Paul McCartney being on Saturday Night Live like about a week ago and saying that, you know, he sounded terrible, he sounded bad, he should give up, he should quit. What the hell are you talking about? He got up there and sang Band on the Run. He did help with, no doubt, Will Ferrell and his cowbell through the whole thing. But the guy's 84 years old. That he can remember the words to those songs is an accomplishment. And I'm telling you, they did Band on the Run, and I would have paid to see it. I would have paid to go see Paul McCartney. I never got to ever see any of the Beatles live, like I've seen live video of them, but people are just so critical. It's just like the people in the Fender thing and criticizing Paul McCartney, and you people got too much time on your hands, man. You're just mean, deceitful, spiteful people. Happy Memorial Day, folks. I hope you have a good one. Cook some hot dogs and some burgers and some ribs and some corn and some potato salad, macaroni salad, and enjoy yourself. You Americans, that is, if you can still enjoy yourself and celebrate Memorial Day. All right, that's it. Later, as the miller told his tale,